Yo, I'm Dreadlock Ninja and I've got 10 tips and tricks to make your life easier in No Man's Sky. Whether you're just starting out or you've already got a few hundred hours, there's something on this list for you. First up is using the nutrient processor as extra storage. If you're anything like me, you're always running out of storage space, even with the maxed out ship and suit. You can either resist the urge to pathologically pick up everything you come across, or you can get the nutrient processor plans from the Space Anomaly. To craft it, you'll need 2 metal plates, a hermetic seal and 25 sodium. You can put it down anywhere and pick it back up just like a portable refiner. There is a restriction on what items can be stored inside it, but it can hold up to 50 items, and then when you pick it back up, it only takes up 1 slot. I am planning to do a full video on recipes at some point. If that's something you want to see, let me know in the comments and I'll give it higher priority. You probably already know that you can call any of your ships to you through the quick menu, but have you thought about using some of them as dedicated storage? Rename the ships to help you easily identify what resources they're holding. You don't need to worry about launch fuel in these ships either, as they're in storage. It considers them as launching from a pad to get to you. If you've wandered off from your ship and it's out of launch fuel, you can just call another one to you to save you that 30-minute walk back. But what if you've been exploring the oceans and now you find yourself surrounded by nothing but water? Well, fear not, my friend. You can simply use the terrain manipulator's restore function to create a small island that you can summon your ship to. Sometimes in No Man's Sky you just don't want to fight. Other times you might have bitten off more than you can chew. But there's an easy way to get out of every type of fight. If you're on foot, you can just dig a tunnel, put a few lefts and rights in and wait for the search to end. If you're in space, you can summon the anomaly and fly in and out of it. And if you warp into a freighter fight you can't be bothered with, just fly into the friendly freighter's landing bay and the whole fight will despawn. If you're looking for somewhere to build your main base, a Paradise Planet is a perfect pick for property development. There's a super simple way to find one. Go into your catalogue menu, then materials, and in the exotics section select paraffinium. This will mark it on your map as the current objective. If you've not found paraffinium before, you can refine it using silver and oxygen. After you've jumped to the new system, just scan all the planets until you find the one that's got paraffinium. I didn't think it was worth keeping your cadmium or emerald drives once you had upgraded to the indium drive, but I was wrong. If you have the slots to spare, you can keep them to really squeeze every light year possible out of your jumps. I have the hyperdrive, the cadmium, emerald and indium drives and 3 S-class upgrades, allowing me to channel my inner mic power in order to jump 1978.3 light years. Freighter hunting can take forever without this next trick. Usually you need to wait 3 hours of in-game time and warp 5 times before you're able to jump into a new freighter battle. Waiting all that time just to get a crappy C-class or a design you don't like absolutely sucks. But if you create a restore point by getting out of your ship on the space station before you jump into a freighter fight, you can just keep reloading and jumping into different systems until you find the ship you want. Once you've won the fight, you're going to get a call from the ship's captain inviting you on board. Don't worry, when you get out of your ship on here, you do not create a restore point. You can look through your visor, see what class it is, and if it's no good, just restore your restore point and you'll be back on the space station. I will be making an in-depth guide on freighter hunting soon, so make sure to subscribe if that's the kind of thing you're interested in. Once you've got yourself a freighter, it's worth building the orbital exocraft materializer inside. It will cost 60 gold, 50 ionized cobalt and 3 warp cells to build. You will also need to build each of the exocraft geobays. It doesn't matter where, but the game doesn't recognise that you own them until you do. I've just put mine all down at my main base. You can then summon your freighter to the system that you're in, and then you can use that to call any of your exocraft to you without spending any resources. You can upgrade your exocrafts with a variety of utilities to help you find all the secrets the planet has to offer. I'm sure you're aware that you can refine most of the base resources in No Man's Sky. If not, I have a whole video on that linked below. Something I didn't cover in that video was refining craftable items. You can refine glass from 40 silicate powder, ion batteries with 10 ferrite dust, 10 silver and 10 sodium, life support gel with 10 oxygen, 10 condensed carbon and 10 hydrogen, Starship fuel with 10 dihydrogen, 20 pure ferrite and 10 sodium. Unstable plasma using 10 oxygen, 20 ferrite dust and 20 carbon. And warp cells using 25 condensed carbon, 10 sodium and 250 chromatic metal. If you want a full list of every way to refine everything you can in the game, visit nomanskyrecipes.com/refining/cards. I've linked it in the description if you want to check it out yourself. Have you ever wondered how many planets there are in No Man's Sky? There's 18 quintillion, 446 quadrillion, 744 trillion, 73 billion, 709 million, 551,000 and 616 planets, and they are contained within 256 galaxies. Making your way to the 256th galaxy could take forever. Luckily, there's a way to jump almost to the center of any galaxy where you can make your way onto the next one. What you want to do is find a portal. There's a guide linked below if you need it, and then enter the sequence 12 sunsets. And this will take you about 6,000 light years away from the center of any galaxy. If you enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate you giving it a like. Thanks for watching till the end, and I'll catch you next time.